Big up, everybody. It's your boy, Mark and MUFC fan. What's good, guys? And you know what it is. It's the match preview. Smash them likes and subscribe. You got your boy, Mark and I've got my buddies in the background. There's Vegeta coming in. There's Banks coming in here. And there's Drex. And we're going to bring to you the match preview as Manchester United get ready to host Barnsley FC in the third round of the Carabao Cup. Quite a thrilling showdown it's going to be. As you know, Barnsley in League One, they're in 7th place currently. Manchester United just won their last game this weekend handsomely with a 3-0 victory, guys. What are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. Let's get this show on the road. Bring on the brother Banks. Bring on the brother Vegeta. Drex, where you at, buddy? Big up to Vegeta coming in. What's good, broski?
Yo, what's happening, bro? Sorry, I just saw that I was still muted. Bro, I'm all right. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. Looking forward to a relaxing evening. I'm not worried in the slight. So, yeah, I'm good, bro.
Chilling. Big up to Drex in the building. What's good, bro?
Yo, big up yourself, man. I'm all right. I might be popping in and out because I'm on the road trying to work on the backstage, bro. So big up, man, in the house. Big up. I'm waiting for Timber to come in, so I pop Timber in. But it's all positive from my end at the moment. You know, we got the 3-0 win, so yeah, I think we should carry on with that same positivity into the Barnsley game. But we have to wait for what's in store for us. But I believe it's gonna be one of them games, so we just cruise to victory.
100%. Big up to Lucky Singh in the comments coming in pretty early. Big up to Joe Blackman saying, what about Drex? Big up to Lucky Singh saying, you know what? He would stab Onana, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, Casemiro, Toby Collier, Ethan Whitley, Harry Amas, Diego Dallo, Ericsson, Ahmad Diallo, and Joshua Zirkzee. That's his starting lineup. He's going kind of strong. Big up to him there. Big ups coming in for Admiral to Willman United coming in the building saying, I'm going for a 3-0 clean sheet against Barnsley. Barnsley are rubbish. They are not good enough. I've watched some of their highlights. They can get counted a lot, and we are having it, and we will be there. Big up to Willman United in the building, bro. Big up to everyone. We will be in the next round. Frank, glory, Man United. What's good, broski? Big up to Sanjay Ramutar coming in. Good night, everyone. So, guys, you know, it's an interesting situation. There's 3 players have been announced by the manager's press conference. And guys, we'll be bringing you a morning version of the manager's press conference in the morning, guys. As you know, I didn't cover it today, but it was at 5 p.m. The uncut version will be at 10 p.m. UK tonight, 10:45, but I will be bringing it in the morning. It will be my morning stream. I will host a press conference. We all could react to it. I haven't watched it as yet. I won't watch it until I watch it with you guys. So big up to you guys coming in. Big up to Kingdom FC as well. If you, Drex, drop the link in the comments if you can. Kingdom was supposed to come on a stream earlier, but he didn't get the time. Let's see if he can come on tonight. Big up to Kingdom in the building. And, you know, guys, it's an interesting thing. As I was saying, there are 3 players that are coming back from injury right now. Højlund has been in all the training sessions since last week. Mason Mount just came back from injury. He has started physiotherapy and rehabilitation training on grass today, very much today, as well as Lenny Yoro, guys. Lenny Yoro is kind of looking like he's going to make a speedier recovery than we thought, just like Mason Mount. You know, it's possible that he will be starting his rehabilitation training tomorrow, and let's see when he is going to be back. You know, there's also the reports that Luke Shaw is fit and available. Let's see how it goes. So that's 3 players back, possibly available for the game coming in. 1 player maybe in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You know, they're not going to rush him back. It's going to be an interesting situation. We take on Barnsley tomorrow night. It's a home game. United are in good spirits from a win. Banks, my brother, is in the building. And he looks like he's got something busy to say. Come on, say what you want to say about the game tomorrow, bro. I know you have something to say.
Big up to everybody. Big up to Vegeta. Big up to Drex. And big up to Mark.
Hey,
big up
what's
to
up, Timber?
Big up to League Baller, bro.
Fine. Well, I don't have much to say aside the fact that Beinda needs to start. Like, let us see how bad Beinda is. I want to see him tomorrow. Like, you guys are playing Barnsley. So, I would don't want to see Onana. You know, at least
100%.
like
No, that
players I want to
was
see tomorrow. I want to see Beinda. I want to see Amas. Amas is somebody I love as well. And I think Garnacho and Anthony should be starting that match as well, man. For me.
Interesting. Drex, bring up my lineup now if you have some chance. I will have to confess to you all. I had 3 problems in the lineup. I couldn't find Harry Amas. I couldn't find Toby Collier.
It's not.
And, you know, I couldn't find Ethan Wheatley. So, my mistake, you know, I did put in... Oh, bro, this is... Oh, my days, bro. Hold on. Be right back, guys. 1 second. Let me just scroll this up for Drex.
So what we saying, people? Yeah. What we saying? What's the temperature like for tomorrow, bro?
So for me, from my perspective, we shouldn't be worried because it's Barnsley, but we shouldn't be taking it easily because it's Barnsley. You know what I mean?
Right, guys. So sorry about that.
No worries, bro. You good now?
Yeah. That we good. So this is my lineup, but I want to explain 2 things. I've totally forgot to put Bayern there.
Mark, hold on a sec. Vegeta was saying something. Vegeta,
go ahead, Vegeta.
No, I was just saying, like, regarding tomorrow's temperature, I think as United fans, we can't be going into it like we did yesterday. I mean, on Saturday, because there was a lot of like, yeah, but it's Southampton, we could slip. This is Barnsley, because the way some people were talking about we can't make changes, they want to play the strongest team possible. I was like, yo, guys, is it that bad that you just want to keep playing the strongest team? We don't even want to rotate people. Like, is it that deep? But at the same time, I don't want to be disrespectful to the opponent, because I want to slaughter anybody who's in front of us, bro. I don't give a damn if it's a non-competitive team or if it's a professional. If you're playing Manchester United, I still want to slaughter you, bro. Like, it's not personal, it's business.
Big up for that. I agree totally, Vegeta, 100%. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, guys, you know, I couldn't find Ethan Wheatley, so I had to put in Joshua Zirkzee. I couldn't find Toby Collier, so I put in Casemiro. You know what I mean? And Aria Massa was non-existent, so I put back in Mazraoui there. But, you know, I should have put in Bayern there, but technically could see what I went for, a much rotated team. You know what I mean? I feel like in any event, you know, even the players that I have there instead of the youngsters, if there was to be a situation where we are in a lead, maybe 1 or 2-0, 3-0 going into the second half late, you know, it could bring in some of these guys just to keep a little bit of fitness in the legs, like the likes of Zirkzee could come in. Casemiro, you know what I mean? Man like Mazraoui could come in and give a few minutes, you know what I mean? Even a Diego Dallo. So let's see how it goes. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but Drex is going to build you guys, you know, a team as well, so that it will be what you guys want to see. You guys in the comments as well, if you guys want to change the team. This is the team that I have built. I have not yet posted it to my ex, but what can happen now is if you guys want to change it in the comments, what we're going to say is if you guys come up, there's 3 to 5 votes, we can change players to what you guys want to do in the comments. But if you want to be solo, you can super chat a player and he will be changed and put into the starting 11, guys, based on what your thoughts are. So get in, guys, get in the comments, interact with the starting 11. Let's get it on the way. Manchester United face Barnsley. This is currently the base of what we're starting with here, guys. What's going to change? It's up to you. Big up to all of you in the comments.
Hey, what's up, Fix?
Big up, Fix. Cool.
Big up, Fix.
Yeah. Samba, you're here.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? How are you? I'm always here, man. I'm always here.
Big up, Mark.
Big up, broski. Big up to Alien in the comments, bro. He says 5-0 slapping for Barnsley. What are you saying, Alien? Who do you want to be in the starting 11, my brother? Let me know in the comments. We're going to build a new starting 11. I don't know if Drex is ready yet, but when he's ready, he'll put it up on the screen and we'll put together a starting 11.
I'm ready, but since we cannot find Amas and his crew on the line builder, right? I think I'm going to use a different builder where I could actually
no problem, bro. No problem. All right. Whichever one works best, you know what I mean? It's no problem, man. I just pull up that one and I forgot that they didn't update the young players in the squad just yet. You know what I mean? Fix. What you saying, bro? You know what I mean? I know, and I know we was on this morning talking to KG and them guys and them, but how are you feeling against Barnsley? I feel like we should have play a much rotated 11. You know what I mean? We have some players coming back from injury as well, so I think going forward the team will get stronger. But, you know, just to be on the safe side, you know, maybe starting the likes of a Harry Maguire alongside our Johnny Evans might be a good situation for the defense. What are your thoughts?
Bro, whoever that is starting, I just need an assault. Just want us to launch an assault.
Assault. Man, Fix is you're on another level today, man. He said he wants an assault. But honestly, I do agree with him though. I do agree, man, guys, man. This is Barnsley.
I don't because I watch Barnsley, man. They are nothing to write home about. Coming to Old Trafford,
yeah,
like they just destroy them and further keep their quiet. You know.
Fix who offend you? Who offend you?
I just came out from KG show, Flex show, and all I'm hearing is negativity and that. So I don't know. So I need a very sound meaning tomorrow to I don't know if that one will convince people, but going to Crystal Palace game, I feel like let them know that they are going to be on the receiving end, you know. So that's what I'm feeling like, and I feel like if whoever that is starting, Rashford, Garnacho, I know that they can do that for me, and I want them to start early so that by second half we can start pulling people out, maybe big players and all that. That's the way I feel it. You know.
Do you know what it is for me, bro? Like, the one thing I took away from last season is that the rotation is going to be key, because if we need to and when we need to swap people out, you can't have your second team not be ready because you haven't been playing them, because you've abused your first starting 11. That's the reason why for me rotation is important, because we can't see a drop off where when you put on the second team, it's like, well, the game plan goes out of the building. No, the second team also needs time to build its own rhythm around this system that Eric is trying to implement himself.
I have a question, please. Who is the second team in the United team?
Well, the consistent starting lineup is going to be like, for instance, in goalkeeper, you should be playing Bayendia. This is a game for him because Onana's the first team goalkeeper, right? He's the first starting 11 goalkeeper. Owen Mazarawi, you're starting fullbacks at the moment.
I can agree with you. I can agree with you, but with some games I've seen Bayendia both in his country and in United, I'm not convinced. But because he's bouncing, I can take it. You know. To be honest with you, I don't know. Do you see this guy? What's the guy that we wanted to buy last time? That Japanese guy. He's in a team now.
I think about the goalkeeper.
Oh, you talking about the Japanese goalkeeper?
Bro, I have never seen a young man with the level of confidence that guy has. I watch him. What team is he? Man, I don't know.
And that was why I think the guy knows how good he is. He knows his worth, and that was why he was not ready to come to United to be a second goalkeeper, because the deal was there to be done. He was the one that did the deal.
At Man City, is he not good?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I know, he's good.
Because
but one thing is that there's a different scenario whereby a player is ready and is like willing to be the second choice. Like what's his name? Romeo. For me, Romeo has been the best backup keeper you guys have ever had. Romeo, because he won't be there fuming, even though Onana makes mistakes. He won't be there asking for that opportunity because he knows that, okay, yes, I'm the backup goalkeeper, and that is something that guy was not ready to do, which was why he turned out he did the move. United went for the guy, but
you are right. You are right.
Zion Suzuki will in the comments saying this is his name.
Yes, he's the guy. He's in Italy now. I watched this game. That very game, he even got a red card. There's a day I was watching him. He even got a red card. But man, the way he's playing, his confidence is overboard. And in fact, I just love the guy. So I understand what you say, but if you want Benda, when he came in, I was thinking like, first few matches, Onana is messing up. I think he had 2 games in United, and that 2 games are not awesome. They're not that great. But because he's Barnsley, maybe he can just slot in and.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where the goalkeepers. I think it's always a tough situation at United replacing a starting goalkeeper. I mean, before we had De Gea, we went through quite a bit, had lots of trouble with them. Even De Gea had a rough start to his career. I mean, we could say De Gea was much younger at the time. I mean, but United, you don't get that. That time. It's always immediate expectation to perform. I mean, at no other team in the Premier League just get that. Other teams, they might say, you're walking into a machine that you would need time to adapt to. Other teams, the fan base might not be expecting you to win every single game and stop every single shot. But at United, we want it all, bro. We want it all from the moment they say go. From that whistle blow, we need to see stars, world class. We need everything to be firing at 100. I mean, no offense, no trying to offend nobody, but I believe that too. At the same time, it's just been such a long time since we've been working towards that kind of embodiment that right now I kind of just step back a little bit on my expectation.
Mark, one thing I think about this Eric Ten Hag interview this evening, when he just opened his mouth and confirmed that there is no injury, I was just like, my God. Because I was really thinking if Mazraoui should go out now, what is going to happen? But when I heard him just make a comment
well, this morning, I told you guys this morning in my stream this morning that there was some reports that the Mazraoui thing was not as serious as anyone thinks. They didn't confirm any reports because they wanted to do some checks this morning as well, but everything was slight strains. To basically a little bit of cramp, what I mean? And this will happen as the first couple of games of the season. Some players will have cramp, what I mean? That has happened at the beginning and at the end of the season, usually. So,
given the kind of player Mazraoui is, and I watched him when he came out, they were ever using ice block on his back of you understand? So I was thinking, if this guy go out now, everything is going to, because our best moments in these 4 games always come from that Ahmad, and it makes me forget about what's his name, Wan-Bissaka. At all. I'm not even remembering him again. The guy don't fix that side pure and straight up. So that is the only player I was really thinking about. But when he said that everything is okay with them, my mind was just settled.
I mean, most fans at Temba. I was just gonna say most fans at Temba would be like cryptonomics there. Mazza wasn't someone that everyone expected to be what it was, but the way he performed in them first 4 games, I tell you, he winning everybody over currently.
Yo, bro, like people were making farewell videos for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, bro. Before we saw, don't you remember? People were making farewell videos, bro. I was even saying to bots, like, can you find me somebody right now who's crying for Aaron Wan-Bissaka? No. Ever since Mazraoui came in, it's like the Men in Black flash happened, bro. It's like, Wan-Bissaka who?
Yeah, and that is because Mazraoui is an upgrade, to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, man. Because he has what Aaron Wan-Bissaka has and has what Dalot has. He's a player that can defend and knows how to defend, and a player that knows how to attack. Which is something United, you guys have been crying for a very long time. You guys have not had a player that can do both job. You have Dalot good going forward, coming back forward. You have Dalot, you have Wan-Bissaka. But this guy's an upgrade, man. He's a good player, honestly. He's a good player. And man, I love watching him play football, man. But another person that impressed me so far is Zexy. God. Huh?
I was saying that He's just Mazraoui. I say Mazraoui and is among the few ballers that we have in our team because currently I don't know what they are. I was just hearing today they are trying to tie down Ahmad. Ahmad should be given a contract straight up. That guy for God's sake is top. You know.
Calm down. let Ahmad cook, man. I tell man, man. No offense to everybody. I know everybody, seeing what Ahmad doing and you're liking it. Like it, bro. You know what I mean? But let you no make no mistake, bro. Let you man deliver. Come end of the season, he will get a brand new contract.
But Mark, you understand try to understand what I'm saying. If they don't give him contract now, by January he's free to negotiate with another club. But the good thing is that excuse me. But the good thing is that that there is an extension clause, 1 year extension clause in his.
They already initiated on their extension, bro. They going to initiate that and use the next 6 months to negotiate a new contract and announce in the summer, bro. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do.
And also, I don't think Ahmad himself is going to finally get his chance and then decide to dip, bro. He's always wanted the chance to.
And all the whole thing that happened during Ole Gunnar, I think this young man, all the whole transfer that happened during his time, I think Bruno served his time, and I think Bruno's time is up. This young man is the real deal that came out from whatever that happened in 3 years of Ole Gunnar's for me.
I mean, it might be, it could be. I've been hearing some reports, but I kind of want to see if some of these reports that I've been hearing for November and December, because that is when it's actually important for us to be talking about transfers. But what I can say is that a certain player who rejected England national team and plays for Germany, he also rejected Bayern Munich's new contract offer recently. And what I've been hearing is that his agent
don't dream. Don't dream about it. It's not happening.
Don't dream
about it. It's not happening.
I'm not going to say anything else. You know what, Temba? I am sorry. I apologize to Real Madrid. Okay, man. Real Madrid is the only club that realistically can do that. My club can't. Okay, but I just go and leave it like that. But just remember, I say what I say now. And the only reason I say what I say now, bro, is because I'm getting a lot of information about this situation. Just wanted to
I'm gonna cry, bro. I'm just saying. It's gonna be sad for you, bro.
Mark, one thing is this, man. One thing you are forgetting is this. The players like what's his name? Kimmich wanted to leave us because of Tuchel. Even there was a point whereby this guy wanted to leave as well. What's his name? And Thomas Tuchel wanted to leave because basically what Tuchel has been doing in every club, whereby he goes to a club, he fights with players. He was doing the exact same thing at Bayern Munich, and that was the reason why the likes of Kimmich did not want to renew his contract. Which is why the reason why people like Thomas Müller and Musiala rejected. But right now they've got a new manager. Everybody is playing football. They are happy again. So there's no way you tell me.
I am sorry. I apologize.
Men like Omar Barats and men like damn can't pull up.
No, not for Musiala, guys. Let's be realistic, man. And the money that's involved.
That's all right. I just want to say one thing, right? I just want to say this one thing because I feel like Temba not really understanding the situation that I'm talking about. We're talking about a young man who has admired Manchester United all his life growing up. We're talking about that young man, right? The same, it have a lot of them, even one of them who playing at Chelsea, wearing the number 10 is one of them. They grew up being a fan of Manchester United. Just like the fellow who wearing your number 5. He grew up a Manchester fan. Never forget these things, bro. So while United might not be doing well right now, we are the only club in world football when it comes to heritage and fame. We stand, if not above, shoulder to Real Madrid, buddy. There's nothing we can do that you can do. There's nothing you can do that we can't do. You know what I mean? And all I had to say is that I wouldn't be getting as much reports about this guy right now, bro, if it wasn't true or it didn't have some truth in it. Now, I not go and say that it's going to happen, but what I'm saying is where there's smoke, there's fire, and you never know, bro. Because let's be honest. Let's be really, really honest. Nobody.
Yeah, definitely.
Company is not striking anybody here on this panel as he is going to win the Bundesliga. Let's just be real.
No. They are moving mad.
That is what you think, man. He's doing a good job, man. He's doing a good job, man.
I'm not saying he's not doing a good job, but you're not looking at company and saying he go and win the Bundesliga.
Mark, he's getting it.
Mark, no, I believe you win it. Mark, let me explain to you, man, guys. When you see company at Barnsley, if you're going to be honest to yourself, you could see that it's going to be a proper man. You could see it.
I'm not saying I can't see him being a good coach, but what I'm saying to you is, right, when I look at the situation as it is right now, I'm not saying he definitely winning the Bundesliga, bro. I am saying to myself, there's a possibility he can. And Alien Red Devil say it in the comments, bro. What I say it, he say it already. The curse of Harry Kane is real. You know what I mean? England facing it still, bro. England facing it still. I pray, bro. Now, man, them is be so real. I will tell man honest, bro. I just pray that this fella, when it come into the next World Cup, I already praying that, like, let's say he somebody else score 50, 60 goals in Premier League, and they are the starting striker, not Harry Kane, because so he could get left home.
So you think
he's not trash, but he just don't score important goals, bro. He's a good goal scorer, but not in an important game. You see, when the game all on the line, for some strange reason, it's not his time. His phone don't ring. You know what I mean?
Let's come out from that, because me, I'm just like, I'm feeling like you're just throwing jabs at people, you know, throwing shots at people currently. Let's come out from that side. What I'm saying, what I want to say on Musiala has an English background, you know, probably a United fan. And if United listen to what Sir Jim said, if United, I listened to his conversation with that lady, if United should not, their main aim is for United to get top 4. They need that Champions League money. If United should land that top 4, it's going to give them confidence to now spend properly. This season. So I'm seeing it. I'm even not only Musiala, there are some other players from the background they are also looking at to move him properly. Because this time around, I feel like they looked around for managers, they didn't conclude. Then they say, what we have is the best for us. Let's support him with what we think that can get us Champions League. Truly, Ineos is all they are all about this season. For us to get that Champions League, they need that money coming from Champions League this season so that they can move forward. That's what I'm feeling. So you can never say never about Musiala, because he doesn't. It's not like his dream. The only thing that can also get him is Madrid. But right now, Madrid has no players.
Madrid can't afford to get here right now.
No, we want
the bench. Who?
I want Florian Wirtz. I'm not saying I'm bench. I say I want Florian Wirtz.
No. You want Florian Wirtz? You want Wirtz?
Yeah.
Bro, you ain't getting nobody, bro. You're not getting none of them fellas. I can tell you no. No. Listen to me. No offense to you, brother. You have the money, you have the allure, but you're not getting none of them. Because here why? The biggest problem is you cannot promise them fellas starting minutes. They're not coming.
No.
They're not coming.
This guy is going next season. This guy is retiring next season. Modric is going next season. So
when Modric goes, you go and start Florian Wirtz. I had a we boy how he name? Who's played defensive midfield? He's a generational.
No, he plays he's a 10.
He's a 10. So who you go and bench? You go and bench Bellingham?
Bellingham. I'll bench Bellingham.
You go and bench Bellingham.
You think I rate Bellingham the way you guys rate Bellingham?
No, you see that I don't rate him, but Madrid people they rate him.
No. Fix. You know what is this, man? You guys are forgetting like he's playing from Real Madrid. Real Madrid, we don't rate people like that, dude. We can drop you if you drop thinkers. We have done it to Hazard. Let me explain to you, Fix. The reason why people think Madrid.
If you don't deliver, they will drop you. But when you are on top of your game, how could they drop you?
Fix. You know one thing. The reason why people think Bellingham, Madrid fans like adore him, like see him as a god, as the way they see Ronaldo, is the English media. They've been putting that hype.
Don't do that to Bellingham, bro.
Don't do that to Bellingham, bro. You're fraud. No, you're fraudulent player, bro. He's not a good player. I'm not saying he's not a good player. But the kind of plays, the kind of caliber, or the plays that puts in Bellingham is not there. He's not there.
Okay, he don't have
he's
that.
A good player.
He don't have that Zidane-esque dribble. He don't have that Zidane-esque dribble. But what Bellingham does is Bellingham wins you games, bro. His impact is good in your team. No, you could bench him, no problem. I just saying, bro.
The reason why
you go and bench some men them to bring in another expensive man them.
Don Carlo used him in the first season.
No, but he amount not timber. I want you to get Florian Wirtz and these guys because I don't want Florian Wirtz to go to Liverpool. I don't want him to go to Man City. I don't want him to go to Arsenal. Far less to go to Chelsea. You know what I mean? I don't want them to get nobody. Right?
But that Woods guy, I think he's more of a system player.
Yeah, he's a very versatile player. He's more of a winger, though. In my honest opinion, his better role is off the wing. But you never know what could happen.
No, but it's not a crime. It's not a crime. Honestly. Even though he's not a system player, guys, don't forget.
I rate that comment, you know.
Xavi Alonso coming to Madrid next as manager. He's the one coming next as the manager. Xavi Alonso.
Hey, that Alvarez comment I rated, eh?
Yeah, I rate that comment too, bro. How you go spend? How you go buy Mbappe ahead of Julian Alvarez as a Real Madrid scout? You're mad, bro. I telling you straight. Let me tell you something. Kylian Mbappe should have go to Liverpool or as on God. He should have go to Liverpool. You know why? Because here what's going on, right? He is not an out-and-out striker. One, so he throwing off your attack. I just being honest, bro. I just watch Madrid, bro. Right? And that brother is the reason why all the attack looking so shit. No matter what you say, forcing him in there, making Real Madrid look shit. Bro.
Mark, leave my team alone. Let's talk about tomorrow's game. Leave my team alone.
All right, okay. Let's leave your team
alone. At the end of the day, let's talk about the only team willing to enter the
This is not a Madrid channel. We are here to talk about Manchester United playing Barnsley.
All right, okay. Drex haven't said much. Drex right now, he's here. Drex has been listening to us talk about all what we talk about. So Drex, here what's going on, right? We need to figure out what your thoughts are. What you think about the possible starting 11 for tomorrow. What you think United is going to do. You know what I mean? How you think the game will go. You know, and react if you think that Julian Musiala is a positive situation for United.
Whoa, man is trying to rile up Timber with
yeah. First of all, this one. Slow down. Yeah, first of all, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, bro.
I Musiala to United, if that happens, bro, man, I might do a breakdance on stream. That's one. That's that's to get that out. But for tomorrow's game, right? I already have. I think it was. I don't know who was his name. Something Ogiri. I don't know. The guy put up a lineup which I have actually put up. Right. Let me put it up on the screen. Right. This is what I will start with tomorrow. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Zoom in it a little bit, bro.
Yes. Zoom it in a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can see it.
The guy name is Ogunle.
Yeah, I can see it.
Ogunle is a Nigerian guy.
Is it good? Is this good?
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, we can see it there. We'll be good there. That's a good lineup, bro. That lineup fresh.
Can I be
honest?
I
like what I seen there, bro.
Controversially, bro.
So that's my take for tomorrow because I I feel like the reason why Eriksen started the weekend game against Southampton maybe is to prep him up for what's to come with this Barnsley, and maybe Crystal Palace. But with Crystal Palace, I have to wait and see. But tomorrow, this is what I would go with if Erik ten Hag actually decide to do some rotation. This is what I would go with. But someone said something which I actually, or I think it was Vegeta that was saying it, like, even if we're going to go with the B team, right, put a lot of B teams so that they could create some chemistry. So these guys know, okay, if I'm playing the Carabao Cup, right, the League Cup, I know about 5-6 persons from the B team, whatever we tend to call it, B or reserve or rotational squad. I have 5 of these guys with me, then I could actually create the chemistry with these guys, you know? Because there won't be it wouldn't really make sense if you say, okay, you just put 1 or 2 persons in, like for the back line, right? Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, Amas, right? Let them have that Dalo, let them have that chemistry with Bayern there. Let them have that one for themselves. There may be Koila or Ugati. They have that chemistry, knowing fully well that, okay, the next, depending on who we get on the next round, but should be a problem. Depending on who we get on the next round, and these guys know, okay, I know how these guys like to play. I know how this particular person like to play. Create that chemistry, but at the end of the day, it's the man that earns the big bucks that makes the call. But for me, this is what I would like to see.
I agree. And at the end of the day, training is training, but you need to stress test your training in real life matches. So that was my thinking behind rotation. But controversially, I mean, Wheatley is not a terrible shout, but I'd still play Xerxes because man needs to get his shooting boots, bro. He actually needs to put some goals into the net. And I'm smelling goals tomorrow, to be honest.
I agree with you on that one, Vegeta.
I know what Vegeta is this, man.
I agree with
honestly,
you. I agree with you, Vegeta.
I think I believe that guy. I believe Zexi when he said is a 9.5 each, because one thing is this, and I believe if United can play that guy as a 10, whereby he has the likes of Rasmus in front of him, Rasmus is going to score goals, because there's something this guy has whereby Bruno lacks it. You know, let's say Bruno lacks that discipline. He holds on to the ball too much, but when you look at Zexi, like the way he creates chances, the way he passes, make his passes. Rasmus last in his first season that is not scoring goals and is not helping the team. And you want to say the same thing with Alan as well. If he's not scoring goals, he's not helping the team. But when you look at Zexi, he might not be getting the goals, but you can see a lot he's doing. His link of play, like the days of looking to Bruno Fernandes to create the chances is gone. Like gone. This guy, you look at this guy, Zexi, you look at Mazawari, those guys, man, the way they undo the ball, take on the run, Ahmad as well. Man, I feel at some point, if United are on the right track, I think Bruno Fernandes' time at United is coming to an end, honestly, because there's now options to play in that positions.
I'm a big fan of Bruno, but this is what he lacks. He's not press resistant. He can't hold on to the ball. He do things rashly, which is the attribute for a counter-attacking team, where you can hit the ball forward fast, then everybody will chase down.
Yeah.
To be honest, moving forward,
honestly,
we need something like that Musiala. That would be a perfect replacement, because this guy will take the ball up the pitch, hardly dispossess him. Then he plays in a wonderful pass. The same with Zegzi. Look at that ball that Ahmad gave to Zegzi that game. Let me tell you something. People were thinking he flopped up that play. But you see, there's somebody that is close to him. When he positioned to play, you know what he wants to do. He wants to play in that guy. But once he sees that guy is not even ready, he started chasing the ball back. But people say that his controlling boot is not on or something like that. This guy is like a glue that is going to hold that front line together. I've seen Zexi working very well, in
But you know what the other problem with modern football is? I think we're so obsessed with the one center forward that we forget that once upon a time there was a position called second striker, and I think we've taken that, and that's what we call the 9.5. And players that play in that second striker role are under. Sorry, let me just finish.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me just finish. Because players that play in that second striker, they underappreciated because they don't get the goals like Timber saying. Like for instance, Olivier Giroud didn't get a lot of goals for his teams, but he allowed people to play. They allowed people to play off them and allowed other people to come into the game. If you look at France's campaign, as good as Benzema is, the second striker role was integral to the French team and the way they wanted to play, and it allowed people like Mbappe to play their game because they had that person playing there. Even if you look at old school, we don't like the idea of a 4-4-2, but that's where those partnerships of your main lethal striker with your second striker playing together were built. So maybe sometimes, because like football always comes around in cycles, we need to maybe reconsider that some of these players still exist. And because they're not being played in the right position, they're not going to thrive in the way that they're supposed to until somebody figures out that, hey, listen, Xerxes is not a center forward in the traditional sense, but he is a traditional second striker. And if you can play off him and allow players who do want to score goals like your Rashfords, your Garnachos, who actually want to score, they don't want to create, then that's where a person like Xerxes becomes very handy, in my opinion.
I mean, it's just the same thing as having a Marcus Rashford in your squad. He's not a winger. By no means. You know what I mean? The traditional winger is create, assist, and cross the ball. He doesn't do those things. He tries to score. So it's always going to have these players that, you know, just as good, but not quite the definition of that 9. Like, I wouldn't call Joshua Zirkzee a striker to begin with. I call him a forward. Because for me, a striker is a prolific goal scorer, a finisher. That's a striker. You know what I mean? A winger for me is somebody who is a 1v1 specialist. When he gets to a man on the wing, it's dribble. It's no talk. It's dribble. It's beat. You know what I mean? And that man them like, you know what I mean? I have to talk about it. I have to say man them like Vinny, man like Greenwood. You know, certain man them, you know, when Doku, when the, you know, this fellow Williams, you know, even Ahmad. You know, I mean, I think Ahmad is a different type of winger in itself, but he's still unorthodox from the original type of winger, being a 1v1 specialist. You know what I mean? So it have all these different facets and different situations, but all that developed because of the change in the games. Remember, back then wingers didn't used to try to keep the ball too much at their feet, to dribble too much, because these players was chopping it down. So they would try to, you know, dribble quickly, push the ball and use their pace. Not all the players now are the same pace. Some of them don't ride tackles the same way. You know, I mean, look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo played in the Premier League. If Messi took some of those tackles, bro, pretty sure his career would be done 2 years after the first 2 seasons. You know what I mean? So me, I just look at it practically that, you know, we're not always going to get that player who going to be the synonymous striker or that synonymous winger or number 10. But some of these guys, they could do a job. And the only thing is, we may in the next season or two, as the team progresses, we might see a formation shift, a 2-striker formation. But other than that, we just play a different way. And the way Xerxes just have the front line moving, it's slightly different. And as always, you know, we always spoke about it. You know, the way the tactics is, it suits the wingers in their attacking play. And with Joshua Zirkzee, that just, you know, makes it even more so. So it's one of those interesting situations. With Højlund on the pitch, you know, we tend to be a little bit more spearhead-like with a quicker attack, more looking for that, you know, out getting behind kind of situation. But with Zirkzee, we looking to break low blocks, mid blocks, these kind of things, play the ball around. So I think it's more of a change in tactical versatility, having 2 varying types of strikers as opposed to, you know, changing the formation to play a 4-4-2 because you have a striker who's more of a link-up player than an actual prolific goal scorer, which either way, it works out for the team, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what's crazy, bro? I'd sacrifice one of my players to play both of them because I feel like Hoyland and Xerxes could genuinely play each other because they'd never get in each other's ways. They don't occupy the same places on the pitch, in my opinion.
True, but
like Bruno will do. Bruno will always want to be in the same.
Let me just be real, bro. Next season, maybe we can have that conversation that you want to have, but nobody in this room telling me, bro, that they rather start Xerxes over Bruno because he go and create more for the team. That's never going to happen, bro. That has to happen before we can talk about it happening. I'm not saying it can't, but don't say that he going to do it when it have no one. You don't even have a player on your team that is create more chances than Bruno on average per season. Nobody does. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Nobody has a player who creates more than Bruno in Europe. I'm being honest with you, bro. Listen to me. Bro, listen to me carefully, right? The man who created the most chances in Europe last season is Bruno Fernandes, brother. The season before was Bruno Fernandes, brother, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got to watch all the old things you're telling me about creating chances, man. I don't see it. Like I don't see it,
but it did because
I don't see it. You can't tell me that you guys.
I don't see it too.
Chances, and yet your goals SG is 2 points. 2 points.
That's not his fault. XG is the responsibility of strikers, bro. Hear him out.
You don't put it on. No, you don't put it on the strikers.
Why not?
I'm not having it
because they're not clinical. XG is about finishing, bro.
I'm not having that. You can't tell me that the most created. What kind of stats is that?
Bro, XG is all about the goals you finish, not the chances you're missing.
You do that in the
You don't believe me?
No, you do that in the Premiership. You guys believe in creating chances. Come on, man. That's crap.
Yo. Big up, Tommy. Big up, Tommy. Tommy, what are you saying?
Hey, Drex. How you doing? I just thought I'd pop on and show Mark what I think we should play tomorrow. I think Mainu needs a rest, definitely. Casemiro needs some minutes, try and get his head back in the game. Big up, Timber. What was interesting about what you were just saying about playing two up top, if you watch the second half against Southampton, after about 15 minutes, Bruno pushed up a little bit and kind of went square with Xerxes. So we were almost playing a 4-4-2. And that really helped the press. It enabled Rashford and Ahmad to drop back in and come in off the touchline a little bit. And for some reason, that changed the game. I think you can almost say Ten Hag stumbled on something because when you look at the different still photographs of the second half when we were pressing, we almost went man-to-man. And that came from us ended up in a 4-4-2 shape rather than a 4-4-1 or a 4-3-3.
But at the same time, you know, not to cut here, Tommy, I was see some rotation there, bro. I want to see Ugarte start. So I was benching Bruno and Ahmad.
Yeah. I've got a couple of questions for you, Mark. You're the man with the knowledge on the youngsters. So just a quick one first. How long before Dan Gore is back? Because I'd like to see him in the team.
Just started physical training, bro.
My formation there. Who am I missing? Is there a couple of more youngsters on the periphery that could potentially get minutes in the cup?
If you want to look at youngsters on the periphery, bro, with Ethan Williams would be a good shout. You know what I mean? Yeah. Joe Scanlon been scoring some amazing goals recently. Can't stop scoring.
I was trying to think who I was missing, Williams and Scanlon.
And then it have the twins, the Fletcher twins. Yeah, also, Habib Ogunai. Like I completely forgot. Habib might be playing at right back in this game.
That'd be interesting. Now, what about the two young signings that we brought in? I know the 16 and 18-year-old from Palace and Arsenal. Do you think they
There's five of them. There's not two. There's five.
No, I meant just them two specifically. Obi Martins and the other kid, the 16-year-old that they're all raving about.
Sekou Kone.
The 16-year-old kid. I can't remember his name.
Mexes. Philippe Mexes. I feel it's Philippe Mexes. Well, Mexes' situation is they have they're giving him a year between the two young teams right now. Kind of what they're doing with Gabriel Biancheri. So he and Gabriel Biancheri will be playing both under 21 and under 18 games this season. And is Sekou Kone really, and that Obi Martin kid is the two that might be the ones you might see in the Carabao Cup. Yeah. They could be on the bench this weekend. Tomorrow. The issue is with Sekou is that I believe that he had 2 games for the under-18s. He had some minutes for the under-21s as well. But I don't think his communication there yet. You know, they said his English is not great. I don't know how true that is, but it's just someone that's saying that, you know, they think that his English is not there yet. So, you know, they're going to give him another 6 weeks to see how it goes. And they would like to, they might even have him come on, you know, be in the squad and training with the first team more often in the coming weeks. That's what I hear about Coney so far. And well, it's similar situations for Martins. It might be a situation where you could see Martins playing. He just had his first game last week. Didn't do great. You know what I mean? You know, of course, you know, he was out for a while. He couldn't play because of the situation with Arsenal and, you know, the compensation and stuff like that. So that's the interesting one. With his preseason development has been slightly delayed because of that. So,
yeah. I think it's midfield as well. I think Mainu needs a rest. Bring Collier in. I'd like to see one other youngster in the midfield coming in as well, being on the periphery of the squad that can play in the cup games. Perhaps the young lad, like you say, that came from
Mali. Is Mali come from, right? Mali, right?
Yeah, Mali. Yeah,
Mali. Yeah, young Kone. I mean, I would like to see him get some games, to be fair. Like he, you know, his performance is not at all different from what you see in the comps, to be fair. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I think, you know, the coaching staff has speak very highly about him so far, so it might be possible.
Yeah. So what's your opinion on that then? On the
the only thing I saying is I want Ahmad to take some rest too. You know what I mean? We're gonna go into 2 games a week after next week. So give Ahmad some rest, start Anthony. Yeah, Habibo Ganayi instead of Delo on the right and Welamas.
Yeah, you don't want 85 million quid sitting on the bench, do you? You want it on the pitch.
True, but I mean, on the pitch, bro, this is Carabao Cup, you know. Anthony needs games and he needs to fight for his chances, bro. So.
Can I say something?
Big up, Drex.
Yeah.
This is your show right now, bro. We're going to close and it's all you. You run the show from here out.
So for me, right, don't forget Barnsley are actually playing adults, bro. So you don't want to feed too many kids in that game.
Yeah.
So because this is for Barnsley, this is like a game, like a cup final for them. How to upset the mighty Manchester United. So it might be tough.
Never underestimate the underdog. Absolutely. And League One teams, they play good football. That don't, you know, I know there's a lot of positions between us and we should win comfortably, but my home team is Lincoln City that play in that league. They're 5th or 6th at the minute. They're a very good team and they play good football. So, you know, you do have to be careful.
Well, Barnsley right now sitting in 7th place, so, you know, Lincoln doing better than them.
Yeah. There's some good football played in that league. There's some good players, so you definitely want to be.
Yeah, well, Barnsley have quite a few players that they know there've been lots of talk about in England right now. You know, they have this player who he's on the thumbnail there. You know, I forget his name, bro, but he has been showing up some startling performances for Barnsley. He's a striker, winger. He plays anywhere across the front 3. Could possibly be a danger man. You know what I mean? There's this other midfielder that plays as well. Very quick, very good on the ball. You know, kind of like a Morgan Gibbs-White, but I actually think he's a little bit more fluid than Morgan Gibbs-White, you know. So it's going to be an interesting game. You know, you're going to have a few players there that are going to be playing out of their skins because they're playing against the great Man United. So under lights at 8 p.m. So, guys, we will be there. You know what I mean? Hopefully United can get the job done. I mean, it's not Southampton. It is Barnsley, you know, but they are going to be playing with their lives on the line because this is a cup final for them. United needs to get the job done. Whichever team, you know, we feel tomorrow, hopefully it's more like what, you know, Tommy has on his board there, you know, with the likes of Bayern there, you know, Habibo Ganayi, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, you know, Amas, you know, player Casemiro, Ugarte, and let's say a Toby Collier, I would say, you know what I mean? Or you could play a Bruno at that point. You have the likes of a Anthony coming in with a Ethan Whitley and a Marcus Rashford. I think that's a team that should win at least 4 or 5-0. So I will just start it off and say, you know, I am looking for a 6-0 scoreline tomorrow for Manchester United. Probably a hat-trick from Anthony.
Wow.
I thought you wanted to end with a school, not start now.
Don't
Big up
play.
to everybody,
And
that's my thoughts. That's just my thoughts. You can fight me on that, but I'm not changing my mind there. I'll push the ball over to Temba. Let's hear what he has to say. Big up to Temba in the building.
Big up to you guys, man. Honestly, man, tomorrow game, it should be a banter, man. Honestly, if you guys don't win 4-0, no, man. You're not ready for me tomorrow.
Bro.
At least 4-0.
We're going to win 6-0. I just tell you, hat trick from Anthony.
Yeah, at least 4-0. United should win that match tomorrow. Who is Box? What are you saying? Scottish player. Never. We don't do such nonsense, man. Box.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I was scouting their player. But also for me, I think I'll be expecting nothing less than 4-0 at least. For me, I think my boy will score. Garnacho will score. But I want to see difference, man. I want to see different. I want him to rest Kobe. He should rest Kobe. I love Kobe as well, man. Then for me, I think Garnacho will score.
Mark.
Yeah,
let me just say this because I'm on the road, like I said. My internet has been acting up because I'm on the road.
All right, but let what detail go now because you had to close the show, bro.
Have you noticed how Temba always calls the Garnacho my boy, right?
Yeah.
Listen, Temba, listen. But when we want to take players from Temba, he'll be sweating his pants, right? Okay.
No, I love Garnacho.
My boy Garnacho, my boy Kobe Menu.
Rex,
what lineup do people want to see tomorrow? Well, I mean, we was talking about Rich. I know you're coming in. I'm not sure if you was in earlier, but we was talking about the lineup that we would like to see is the likes of a Habib or Ghana at right back. We would like to see Maguire and Maguire play next to Johnny Evans to start. With Arya Mas on the left. We was talking about either one of Casemiro and Ugarte, or maybe Ugarte and Toby Collier, whether you play Bruno at the 10, or if you don't play Bruno, you put Collier in the 10. Let Rashford, let Ethan Wheatley get a run out, bring Anthony on the right wing. I think a fully rotated 11 is what we should play tomorrow. Barnsley, I'm not going to disrespect them, but any one of those that 11 we play, we should actually get a win. And it should bode well for the confidence as the team as a whole. So I don't know about you, Rich, but that would be the starting lineup. I would like to see, a mix of youth and fringe players that sit right there. And you would have to remove the comment, bro, so you could see it there. Bayern there would be in goal. I think that's a good starting lineup. I don't know what your thoughts on that, Rich. Alien, what are you guys' thoughts? Of course, Alien, we will be supporting that content tomorrow. And of course, bro, don't forget, we have our arrangement, Bears at the Bishop's Blaze before FC 20 game for the UEL. We will be there, Yeah, pretty similar, bro. I think so because, I think we all will be thinking alike, at the end of the day, the lads played the first couple games. They all had decent performances. I think it would be interesting for them, to get some rest, watch some of the younger French players come on, try to give them something to hope for this season, start these young players and French players in the likes of the Carabao Cup, maybe in the early round of the FA Cup as well. Let them build a form and build chemistry so we could use them and mix and match throughout the season. Yeah, big up, bro. Big up to Brendan, an elite baller coming in. Big up to Rich. Big up to everyone coming in right now. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. Big up to Box as well. Tommy, any last words and thoughts? What do you think is the scoreline prediction for you? The same thing for Vegeta and Drex. Well, you will go last and close the show, bro.
I'd like to think we're going to win 3-0. Definitely a 2-0. It depends what he does up front, really. I'd really like to see Wheatley start. I'd really like to see Bender get a run out in goal because he's a great saver as well. I really want to see him progress as a goalkeeper because of his height and his saving ability. I really want him between the sticks. But, I think a good 2 or 3-0 win would be good.
Your thoughts, Vegeta?
My thoughts is I know my manager, bro. And as much as we want this rotation, his son is playing tomorrow, Rashford. I'm telling you. Xerxes is starting tomorrow. Wheatley will only come in the second half. And because of these things, here's my prediction. I think it'll be a 4-0 prediction. I think that Garnacho will get a goal and an assist tomorrow. And I think Xerxes will get at least 1 goal tomorrow off the 4. And I think even Rashi will get a goal tomorrow. Because this manager wants his first team players to have some level of confidence. And the first 3 games were just unacceptable. That's why I don't think he will just go, we're rotating the whole thing as much as we think he should, in my opinion.
Okay.
I know that bold
I
man.
know
what he's thinking.
I know you're going to go next to Drex. Before you go to next to Drex, please. Please. Break behind Drex,
Temba,
please.
You've been saying a lot of nice
No,
things,
let me just say
man.
something,
Like
please. Let me just say something, please.
It's on toast.
I don't want you to come and kidnap my
Temba,
players. I love Garnacho.
Oh my days, bro.
Go ahead, Drex.
For me, I agree with you. I echo your thoughts, Vegeta. I feel like the manager will want to give some of his top guns that confidence, all right, a route to actually get back their confidence. So a goal for Xerxes, we know he should have scored 1 against Southampton, but a goal for Xerxes tomorrow, even another one for Rashford, would do their confidence a lot of good. And I actually, thinking about it, I would start maybe a Xerxes or a senior striker, right? So that by the time Whitley is coming on, he doesn't come on with any pressure. He's coming on with the fact that, okay, the game has been won already. Let me just add my few. Let me play with some sort of freedom, no pressure, nothing. Yeah. We might end up getting a goal, but I think I would bring Whitley off the bench. So yeah, big up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Mark's phone has actually decided to go on a little break. Let me see if he's in the house here. And now he's not here. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Big up yourself. Don't forget we'll be doing the watch along for that game tomorrow on same channel. I think we might be streaming to DL Sport, and I think halftime with Vegeta as well as the Football Fan Zone. But guys, big up yourself, panels. Thank you so much, Tommy. Thank you so much, Vegeta. Man like Timber Bangs, right? The man who only wears a Barcelona shirt in every Madrid stream. I don't know how he does that, but big up to him.
No.
Big up to him. Guys, thank you so much. Now. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Alien. Peter, thank you for the super chat. Guys, just so you know, Mark can receive super chat right now. So you guys can actually you know what to do. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much. Big up yourself.
He's got loads of money. He doesn't need us to give him any money.
Big up yourself, Brendan Chappell, who's been doing the research on Bruno. And I like this comment from him. He says Bruno is the 95th, right? He says Bruno is the 97. Was 97 last season, bro. But we all know Bruno is a good creator. Let's just leave that aside. Until we come your way again tomorrow. Stay safe and have a good night. Bye for now.